is a news show.
Hello and welcome to the Wednesday Philip DeFranco Show. If you're not familiar, my name's Philip DeFranco, and this show really isn't a show. It's just me talking about some of the stuff that mattered in the news to me, starting with the Atlanta school systems, and that's because they did very well on their test over the past 2 years. But it turns out, like most things in life, if it looks awesome on the outside, on the inside, she's most likely a bitch and a whore. I mean, a bad thing. It might not be as good on the inside. And the main reason people thought there was cheating involved was there was a remarkable amount of erase marks. So they looked into it, and 2 years later, they found that 44 schools and 178 teachers and principals were involved with cheating. And right now it's confusing because parents don't know what to do. Do they defend the teachers? Do they defend their children that turned out to be much stupider? Is stupider a word? I don't know. Blame the school system. But I guess if there is a silver lining to the situation, it's that we are getting rid of some shitty teachers and principals, which is exceptionally hard to do in this country because of those stupid unions. I come from a union family, carpenters in New York. All unions were not created equal, and the teachers union should go to hell. I mean that, of course, in the nicest way possible. Stop protecting bad teachers. In news that makes me evil, but also very happy, months after Harold Camping, the self-proclaimed prophet of the apocalypse, had a stroke, he has now been put into a nursing home, which makes me happy because, one, nursing homes are terrible. If you put your parents in a nursing home, you're a bad person. Just putting that out there. But two, he's being tucked away in a little corner where he can't cause any more trouble. Because as crazy and ignorant as Harold Camping was, there were stupid and ignorant people that followed him. If I had my say, I'd throw him into the center of Mount Doom. Main point, the world is a little less stupid and evil today. The news that makes me happy but not evil. Some new clips from the final Harry Potter flick are out. Excited! Not paid to say that. I'm just really excited to see this movie in a few days. Moving on to a story that you would think would be our main story of the day, but for some reason it's not. Pakistan getting a lot of nukes. The newest estimate is that Pakistan now has between 90 and 110 nuclear weapons, which makes it the 6th in the world, just above India. So main point, you can die at any moment, as always, or you could just be fine. Let's move on to our final story of the day today, and that is the Casey Anthony trial. Now, I didn't cover this for the past 3 years because it didn't seem like the biggest story in the world. Plus, Nancy Grace was always spouting off with the mouth, made me not care. Main point, the trial was in Florida, and she was accused of killing her baby girl, a little 2-year-old girl by the name of Kaylee. Main point, she was found not guilty yesterday, which shocked many people. 90% of them, people that didn't follow the trial like myself. But it didn't stop them from having an opinion. My favorite opinion whatsoever, though, was Kim Kardashian, who said, "What? Casey Anthony found not guilty? I am speechless." To which the world responded, "Bitch, your dad got OJ off. That's why we even knew about your family before you banged Ray J." Main point, Kim, we don't like when you talk. I just love that ass. It's just my kryptonite. Kim's tweet, not personally my favorite one. My favorite was from Entenmann's. Yeah, the donut guys. Casey Anthony was found not guilty, which is why it was a hashtag on Twitter. To which Entenmann said, "Who's not guilty about eating all the tasty treats they want?" Oh, that's tastelessly delicious. Entenmann's donuts are so good. They are probably the leading cause of me weighing 270 pounds when I was 18. So good. Random fun tasteless fact, the porn kingpins over at Vivid Entertainment has contacted Casey Anthony's people and offered her money to do porn. Because let's be honest, who's gonna hire Casey Anthony? But ultimately, I know that people were expecting me to talk about my opinions of the case, but I didn't follow it. But from what I've seen so far, it seemed like the prosecution tried to overcharge her. As crazy as this chick was, I was surprised she wasn't even found guilty for negligence. Except for the fact that the state focused so heavily on she killed her daughter, this wasn't negligence, that because they failed to 100% prove that she killed her daughter, the state said it wasn't negligence. And so she got off on all big charges. The prosecution fuck themselves. And you can make all the jokes you want about the jury. Oh, well, that's what happens when you get 12 people who couldn't get out of jury duty. But you got these people, literally, that's their life for 1 to 2 months. That was their life. But I would love to know what you think, viewer. So that's gonna be your question of the day today. Do you think Casey Anthony did it? A lot of people were vocal about it. I don't know. I think we all know the justice system isn't 100% or even close to it, which is why I'd like to know your opinion. But guys, that's really everything that mattered to me this Wednesday. If you want to check out any of the other videos I did today, any of the stories, blah, 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 links below. Of course, it is a Wednesday Philip DeFranco show, so let's give some away. And today we are going to give away a I Make Great Sandwiches shirt. We've been out of stock for like 3 months, but we're going to be getting them back in about a week. That might just even be pre-orders. I don't know. Main point, you could win one if you do the following 2 things. 1, leave a comment on this video, possibly about our question of the day, or how awesomely sweaty I look. Either way really works. And 2, clickety-clack that like button on this video. Not only does it help out the show, but it lets me know you care. But guys, that's really all that mattered to me this Wednesday. As always, my name is Philip DeFranco, and you've just been filled in. And I will see you tomorrow.
Oh,
I love the Shades Art house at my house.